Transition. There we are. So hello, we are here for the opening game of round 8. Might as well take the headphones out because it was only to emotionally implement the music. But here we are, ready for the first game of round 8, which is of course the Canberra Raiders versus the South Sydney Rabbitohs, in what should be a very, very interesting game. All the games, Raiders will end up close, but Bunnies will just win. I have a feeling that's going to be the same as well. So currently the line, I've had to change everything, so it made it a lot more simpler for me. So I've just written out that that's the team lineups there, and a bit of notes going into this match as we are very close from playing. So 2 big outs here for the Canberra Raiders. Jared Croker and Josh Papali'i, because the NRL are very much implementing that is actually how you pronounce his last name. They are both out for the Canberra Raiders, which is going to be a very, very major loss for them. But they do have 3 ins of Bailey Simonson, Joseph Tapine, and Matthew Tomoko. And for the outs for the South Sydney Rabbitohs, Tavita Totola is the only one who is out, and the ins are Hamasele and Patrick Mago. The odds did recently just change. It was originally Raiders $2.75 to the Rabbitohs $1.45, but it has just recently updated, so it's now $1.42 for the Rabbitohs and $2.90 to the Raiders. Recent form of them over the Raiders is 2 losses on the trot, and they're 3 from 7 for the season, while the Rabbitohs have won 5, I think almost 5 straight. Okay, so I think I'm the only one that's watching this. I think more people will come in when the game does get close to kill, because we're still a little bit away from it. The Rabbitohs are 5 straight, 6 from 7, arguably one of the best forms in the season if you're not the Penrith Panthers. They're head-to-head against both teams ever since 1988, which is the implementation of the NRL. The Raiders have won 16 over the Rabbitohs 13. And the Rabbitohs have won 46% of their matches in Canberra. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what does end up happening with this lineup. There was a bit of a talk on the... Phil Gould did a thing about... what was it? It was something called along the lines of, 100% footy. He talked about how there is a lot of problems with the development in terms of NRL, because of the lack thereof, which I do agree. I might actually make a separate video in discussion of that. Very interesting topic. We got some breaking news here for the Canberra Raiders. George Williams has been ruled out. He has been injured in warm-up. That is the Raiders now losing their replacement number 7. That is not looking good. So George Williams is now out. Breaking news here, just been brought up. It's going to be very interesting. I'm going to just scratch George Williams' name out because he has been ruled out. Who is going to replace him now? Because, me not being wrong, Jared Croker's their halfback, isn't he? Now, I think. I might be wrong. I'm just going to check previous... What I have... It was Canberra and the Cowboys. No, Croker's a centre. Okay. So Williams, their halfback, is now out. So it's going to be interesting to see who they bring on. Hello, National Sports Loader. How you doing, mate? So, yeah, looks like if Canberra weren't any more screwed, they are definitely a lot more now. So I'm just going to check to see if Sportsbet have updated their scores because of this news. No, they haven't just as yet, but it wouldn't be surprising if the Raiders' price does go up a little bit higher, or the Rabbitohs one goes lower with that news of George Williams being injured. So we're just gonna be interesting to see who they're gonna pull up Canberra in terms of who are they gonna make the halfback for this matchup. So I guess I got to add George Williams to the outs for the Raiders. Warm up. There we are. Starling needs to push himself and also think of what he needs to do with the second rise. Yep, he definitely said it does. It needs to be that big front rowing form that really needs to put a stop, especially to the Rabbitohs, who are obviously, besides Penrith, are arguably the most on-form team at the moment. Like, they came back from, like... What was even the score? It was like 20 points to 6 at halftime against the Titans. I can't... that was last week, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So it's going to be... Yeah, so... Where that news with George Williams? I was going to say, I had a hard day at school because yesterday I got back from Sydney. That's unfortunate to hear, mate. And I hope everything gets better. So plus Rapana needs to go well, just like how he did in the first half last week. He did also the week before that. 100%. It's gonna be interesting to see how this game plan now will affect Canberra. With like, they've got their one of their centres who was ruled out. Their captain was ruled out. Now their halfback's just been ruled out. Papali or Papali, as they're now pronouncing it, because it's now the correct way. Is also out. So the question is, who goes to halfback? So we're gonna say my oldest footy coach was Jordan Ratt. Big old shout out to our Jordan Rat. Big ups Jordan Rat in the chat. Oh, Rapana. Oh, okay, Jordan Rapana. That's sick. That's pretty cool. So it's gonna be really who do they check? So on their interchange at the moment, when it was written out, they've got Sevilia Havili, Joseph Tarpin, Corey Horsburgh, Hudson Young. And then on the reserves, they've got Matthew Tomoko and Osia Soliola. So who from the starting 13, brother of Jordan? Okay. So who comes out? So like, who moves? White's 5'8", but he does. I don't think he'd move to halfback, would he? So I guess we'll find out after this half break, because after this half break will be kickoff. So we will find out then who becomes the new halfback for Canberra for this matchup. Hello, Mario 11. Welcome back. It's good to see you again, my friend. So in terms of a prediction, I am going for a Souths win. It looks like so far with like the players that have been ruled out for Canberra against a Souths team who are on white hot form. But I know it's at Canberra, but it's going to be very interesting to see what will be the difference. So as we all remember, this is also like a former rematch because of the 2019 prelim final 2 years ago, where Canberra did end up winning. Well, Williams is out. This is going to be really bad for Canberra. 100%. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. So they're currently looking at the South players' locker room. They haven't brought up anything. So yep, Williams has been ruled out. So who's the halfback? Have they announced it? Are we going to find out? South Sydney walk out now. So apparently it's said that Whitehead is moving to 5'8". So Whitehead is going into 5'8", to the number 6 position, 5'8". Hudson Young starting, and Soliola is now on the bench. Oh, here we go. Here comes the Viking clap. The biggest of traditions ever since 2016 when Iceland did it. There's the brown note. It's like, Does everyone like the Viking clap? What's everyone's thoughts on the clap? I've mixed feelings about it, but at least it's something that like brings the crowd in. Let's say it's weird because it's like because the Euros in 2016, Iceland became really famous because their fans would do it, and then all of a sudden Canberra start doing it, and then Michael Ennis in the finals after they knock the Raiders out, he does it. It's like, oh, you're mocking our tradition they've been doing for like literally 2 months. It's okay. So what's the lineup? Shadow Remington 2-1-3-4, going for the Raiders. Hello, Luke Palmito. What is happening, my friend? So are they going to show up the? So they're going to kick off. They haven't even shown what the the lineup is for Canberra. But anyways, it's going to be kicking off now. It hasn't. It's kicked off now. They've got the focus on the ball now. And we're underway. The game is officially on here between Canberra and South Sydney. Round 8 has officially begun. So there's the first tackle there. I believe that is the first tackle on the 15 there for Canberra. I'm not doing my assignment that is due at 8:30, which I haven't started yet to watch this. Jack, mate, go do it. And South Sydney have gotten the ball here. Oh, what? Jairo has gotten the ball, but it's a knock-on here by... Wait, it's a penalty, is it? No, it's a knock-on by the Raiders. For some reason... Is it a pen? Or is it a knock-on? No, it looks like it's a scrum feed. I don't understand why they didn't play on, because Jairo went under the dot, so it was a knock-on. That's a bit of a dodgy offload attempt there anyway. So it is a knock-on. So it's a scrum feed. 20 metres out for South Sydney to get the first try on the board. So here we go. That is number 2. That is Alex Johnston. Gets brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. Yeah, they should have played on. I don't understand why it stopped it. It's only 5 words. I don't have the research. That's right. So second tackle there. That's Jai Arrow on the 15 now. Now they go down the right side here, the Rabbitohs. And now that is Graham, Campbell Graham, number 4, on the 5. And it is a penalty to South Sydney. What are they going for the 2, or are they going to just play on it? In rugby, I'm Lou, a good player because I only have $1. Who do you think is going to win? I would say South would probably win. So it's going to go for the 2 to get points on the board for in the first 3 minutes. Is my stream live or just far as I could go? But might be a little bit close. But is this game on NBN? I don't know. Surely not. Thursday, maybe. Shane Flanagan, it will be close. So here we go. This is now the kick. Now there's the kick there by Reynolds, and it is 2-0 to South Sydney. Reynolds penalty kick. So it's 2-0 now to South Sydney. What do you think of Channel 9? I do feel like it's kind of a bit lackluster. Like, obviously, like you got Ray Warren. He's like one of the best commentators, and like I know Phil Gould does get a lot of shit, but he's actually pretty good. I want you the game on it right now. We got Ray Warren, so also it is on Channel 9, so that might be why it's a little bit ahead. So there's the kickoff there by Canberra, and it's now been picked up by South Sydney, and that is Burgess who gets brought down on the 10 for the first tackle. Now Damien Cook from dummy half passes it off to, I believe that is Arrow. He gets shy of the 20 for the second tackle. Oh, look, bit of a low pass there, but that is number 11. That is Kian Kolamatangi, who makes it to the 25 for the third tackle. Non-HD with good quality. Oh, nice. Oh shit, I forgot this game was on tonight. Well, that's alcoholism for you. Yeah, I was till like an hour ago when I was eating tea, and I'm like, oh fuck, the game's on. So there, that is number 12 there. That is Jaden Suai. Makes a pass halfway now. Last tackle here for South Sydney. And there's the kick. It's a high in the air, and it's going. It's out on the full. So I believe that's going to be a set here for the Raiders, right on halfway here. That is number 17. That is Hudson Young, who is starting. That is number 10. That is Emre Gula, who makes it to the 45 for the first tackle for the Raiders. That is number 13. As Ryan Sutton gets to the 35 for the second. Now that is number 12. Now that is Elliot Whitehead, who's now 25 metres away from the try line now on the third tackle. Oh, they got offload down the side here. They've gone the other side now. Whiten is giving it off to number 10, Emre Gula. Who do you think's more annoying, Brathan Astor or Gus in commentary? Oh, probably Gus. Hello, Bifanga Maganda. Has your girl lived honey off you yet? My friend. So last tackle here, about 10 metres out from the try line now. Canberra on the last. They go down the short side. They try to break through. It's an offload, but it's been knocked back by South, and it's going to be a tackle in goal. So it'll be a goal line dropout here for South Sydney. So 5.5 minutes have gone now. Still only 2-0. I feel like this might definitely scream like a low scoring close match, which we in so far this season hasn't really happened much, because they've all been either big dominating wins or close games with a lot of scoring. So Reynolds now will be taking the goal line dropout, and it's a low driven kick, and it's been picked up 40 metres away from the try line now by Raiders. Raiders need the win, but Buddy's going to win. Yeah, that is definitely the what I think's going to happen. So they're 25 metres away from the try line. Second tackle here for the Raiders. They go down dummy side. Almost a breakthrough there. Now they're 5 metres away now. That is number 9. That is Tom Starling now. And it's a set restart here for Canberra, as they're knocking on the door to get the first try now. That was the first tackle now from this set restart. They go down the far side. They've got numbers down here. And that is number 5. That is Jordan Rapana. And Rapana has scored. And the Raiders are 4-2 with a kick to come, with a kick from the sideline. So that is the first try of the game. It is Jordan Rapana getting the first try of the game now. And it's made now 4-2 with a kick to come. So it's a try by Rapana. Easy as you like, just draw the numbers out, go to the far side, and get a try. John Burke said, what team do you go for the host with the most? I go for the Newcastle Knights, unfortunately, because in terms of current situations, not exactly doing that well, but hopefully we can try to get some traction. Yeah, our relationship is back on track. She licked honey off every inch of my body last night. She's a real one. Shout out to Abafanga Maganda's missus right there. One of the real MVPs. The runner's gonna go good this year. 100%. So now it's 4-2 with a kick to come now. So that's actually interesting, because George Williams is the backup kicker. So it's going to be Jordan Rapana who's going to try to convert his own try. So I'm assuming he's now the replacement kicker. Oh, so Jordan Rapana hasn't kicked a goal. The last time he kicked was in the old under-20s comp, which for some reason is not a thing anymore, which is stupid. Because they're meant to develop players for the future. He's the best player of all time. Yeah. But the thing is, I wasn't alive when he was at his peak, though. And there's the kick near from Rapana, and he's shanked it wide, so he's missed the kick, and it's going to be 4-2. Do you think Raiders have been underachieving this year? I don't know. I don't think underachieving. I think underachieving may be the right word, but it's a bit odd. So anyways, now it's 4-2 now. The kick was missed by Rapana, who was the replacement keeper. I mean kicker. So it's 4-2 now with 8 minutes gone. I probably think underachieving probably would be the right word to currently describe what Canberra are at the moment. But anyway, it's a situation here. A Rabbitohs player is coming off here. Cameron Murray, sorry, the lock is coming off here. Is Cameron Murray out? So he's walked off here. So Murray potentially may not be coming back here. He might be out for the match. So what happened? So Murray tried to wrap around. Who was that? That is number by someone. It's a bit of a somewhat short kick here, but it's been picked up here by the Raiders, and they get to the 24, the first tackle. Bit interesting on how Murray got injured. He basically got wrapped around and might have rolled his ankle or something like that, but he has come off. So now Mark Nichols comes on for South Sydney as a second tackle here for Canberra on their 25. Now that is Ryan Sutton now, the other lock for Canberra. And it's the fourth tackle on the 35 now for Canberra. And they try to go down the short side. I believe that is Harawira Niara. He gets it to halfway now. Last tackle for Canberra. Right on halfway here. They've kicked it back and there's Whiten with the kick. It's a high bomb. Oh, there's a bit of pressure there on Johnston. But they said it was a knock on, but it's going to be a penalty for South Sydney. For an infringement, a call, I believe that is. So Johnson takes the catch. He does drop it. Oh, so I'm assuming the play was already inside 10 metres. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. So there's the kick there. 45 minutes away from the try line now. South Sydney will get a full set of 6. So that's number 14. That's Mark Nichols. There's Shane Flanagan. I don't know why he's a pundit. Been fair enough for him. He was a coach for Cronulla for 8 years, but like, why him? There's the second tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Shy 30 metres away now. You need to update your... Oh, shit, that's right. Yeah, I forget. I need to have my thing over the Chrome thing. There we are. Because I'm using the NRL.com thing. So now they go down the far side now. Those Jai Arrow, who makes it now 15 metres away from the try line on the fourth tackle. Now they go down the left side now. Oh, Billion wrap-up pairs. That was a wrap-up on Cody Walker now. 5 metres away from the try line. Last tackle for Souths. And it's been given to Marshall, who goes with the kick. It's going to be inside. It's been battered back by Souths. Reynolds tried to kick it, but it's been picked up by a Canberra player nonetheless. I believe that is Sebastian Chris who has picked it up for the first tackle on their 15. There's the second tackle now on Canberra on their 20. Simonson gets brought down on the 25 now for the third tackle. I don't know Jaira was with Bunnies until last week against the Titans. He's always been one of those players like who... I do like how he is starting because every time he comes on, he puts in a very good effort. I think he's probably one of the Rabbitohs like unsung players. Last tackle here for the Raiders on halfway as Whiten takes the kick. That's been picked up here by the Rabbitohs. It's been given to Alex Johnston, who gets brought down on the 25 for the first tackle. Now I believe that is number 4. That is Campbell Graham. He makes it to the 30. The door has opened, but it's a cat. So as the third tackle now, Rabbitohs make it to the 40. I believe that's Dane Gogo who took that run. And now Rabbitohs are now... Oh, number 12, Darren Seward tried to run back, but he's been brought back to the 45 now. Makes it to the 4th now. They've got numbers on the side here. That's a brilliant wrap-up tack. What? What's that for? So it's number 2, Bailey Simonson, who makes a brilliant wrap-up tackle, but it's a penalty to South Sydney. I don't know why. Oh, it's because of lifting a player. It didn't look like it was that bad. Who do you think is the best player out of either of these teams? Yeah, he does lift him up, but it doesn't look like he's going to dunk him. And he's on report as well. Bailey Simonson on report. I don't know how I feel about that. I think for Souths, I probably think Benji Marshall. He's just complete. When he gets on the field, he's just completely changes it. For the Raiders, going with a bit of a normie one, but I would say Jack White now. So there's from the penalty now from South Sydney now. First tackle, that's number 14, March Nichols, who takes the first tackle on that 25 metres away from the try line now. And that's Jai Arrow now. He makes it to the 15 now. Good post-contact metres from him. And they go down the left side here now. That's Marshall. Gives it down to Walker, but Walker gets wrapped down inside the 10 for the third tackle. Now it's going to be Dane Gagai from dummy half now. He gives it off to Marshall. Now to Burgess. And Burgess makes it inside the 10 again for the fourth tackle. Now they've gone down the far side anyways. Oh, it's a knock on there by Souths. So the Raiders have dodged that bullet, so it's going to be a scrum feed to the Raiders now with 14 minutes gone. The cat went into this room and opened the door. That's what the door sound was. So 14 minutes officially gone. Still remaining 4-2 in favour of... Oh, hasn't updated, for God's sake. So there it is. First tackle here for the Raiders on their 15 for the first. Hello, Frenchie. Good to see you, my friend. It's a set restart now here for Canberra. And they're calling for a held here. A little bit of push and shoving happening at the moment between the tackles being brought down. That's Whiten now. He gets brought down on the 20 for the second tackle. Now there's the third tackle there. There might be... I don't know who that is, but it's still the third. And it's another from dummy half run on the fourth tackle now. 40 metres inside their own half. Now that's number 8. That's Ryan James, who's now 45 metres over the try line now. Last tackle here for the Raiders. How's the game going so far? Not exactly eventful. There was that try for the Raiders and a penalty call in favour of South, which was for a dangerous tackle, which was a bit dodgy. But besides that, not much. And there's a wrap up there on South Sydney. He gets it to the second tackle on their 20. Now I think that's Dane Gagai now. He gets brought down on the 25 for the third. And now they go down the short side now. It was a one up. To number 12. That is Jaden Sewer for the fourth. Now, I believe that is Jai Arrow who makes it onto halfway. And a little bit more. Last tackle here for South Sydney. So they're going for a run here. It's a big bomb now coming up now from, I believe that was Reynolds. And it's taking a bounce and it's fallen straight back to, I believe that is Caleb Aikens. Caleb Aikens threats down on the 15 now for the first tackle. And they're saying it's a knock on here. They're saying Aikens has knocked it on. Has he? So he's tried to play the ball down. It's a foot by, I believe it was Reynolds' foot. As it makes contact and it's claimed it's a knock on. Are they going to challenge it or not, Canberra? So they're saying, yep, the one's saying don't challenge it. So it's going to be scrum feed now for South Sydney. 20 metres away from the try line now with a full set of 6 to try to get back into the lead. As they go down the right side now. I don't know who that, but that's Campbell Graham now on the 20 for the first tackle. Now there's Mark Nichols, who now charges inside the 10. He's 5 metres away from the try line now for the second tackle. Now Cook gives it off to Arrow, and Arrow gets held up now for the third tackle. Now Cook goes down the short side now to Nichols. Nichols trying to go himself, but he gets brought down now for the fourth tackle. Now Cook to go himself, but he gets held up, and he's short as well. Last tackle here for South Sydney. Burgess a dummy half now. Now Marshall over the top. That's a brilliant pass to Johnston. Beautifully weighted pass. That is how good Benji Marshall is. And that is Alex Johnston getting the try. And it's 6-4 with the kick to come for South Sydney. There it is. It has updated. Brilliant pass there from Benji Marshall. So give it off to Marshall. He sees that the winger was slow off the line. And all the way over. It was Simonson who was late off the line. And Benji Marshall with an absolute bullet pass to Alex Johnston. And all Johnston had to do was just walk in and put the ball on the ground. So it is now 6-4 with a kick to come. So the kick will be from Adam Reynolds, relatively near the sideline. So it will be another interesting kick for him to take. There is Alex Johnston getting his first try of the match. So that is his 7th try. He's currently 4th in most premiership tries, with Brett Morris on top with 11. I didn't know Brett Morris was actually on top. I was wondering who was, questioning who was on top of the try ladder, but it's apparently it is actually Brett Morris. So experience over age, clearly. So here he goes now. Benji's like why is no one talking? Nah, I don't know. They're basking in Benji Marshall's glory. Glory to South Sydney. So there's Reynolds now from nearly right on the sideline now to make this 8 points to 4. And the kick, it's curling. That's a brilliant kick. And with 20 minutes remaining in this half, it is 4 points to 8 with a kick to come. And the try was scored by Johnston. Bask in the Bunnies' glory, 100%. Is it half-time? There's still 20 minutes remaining till half-time, Jake's Jackovi. So here comes the kick-off now from the Canberra, actually. And there's the kick now. As we take it inside the goal mouth, and Burgess will take the first hit up and he'll make it to the 10 for the first tackle. And Cameron Murray now is back on the bench, so that looks like a bit of a good sign now, because he did have to come off within the first 10 minutes. And there's a second tackle there for the Rabbitohs on Nichols on the 25 now. And now that is Jai Arrow, who makes it to the 35 for the third tackle. Bro, I'm not trying to be a prick because I think you're cool, but to me you look like Zach Hansen if Mbop hadn't have been a world hit wonder. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take a washed up Zach Hansen. I'll take it. That was a good pass to John today, 100%. Canberra have gotten the ball back now. So there's number 4, that is Curtis Scott, who makes it to the Rabbitohs 40. So for the third tackle now. And it's a set restart anyways as well for Canberra. So now they're 25 metres out with a full set of 6 to potentially get some more points on the board and potentially try to take back the lead from the Rabbitohs. So 15 metres over the try line now for the second tackle now. Now Whiten gets brought down just shy of the 10 for the third. Now there's number 10, that is Umre Gula. He gets an offload now. It's another set restart now for Canberra. Whiten's got the ball now. Now it's given off to Corey Hurrow. I'm not even going to try to say his last name. Still going. That's number 12, and he's going to score. Elliot Whitehead has scored. Bit of an interesting bit of play there, but Elliot Whitehead has scored. Brilliant try from the set restart. So it's now 8-all with a kick to come. And the brown now goes around. Elliot Whitehead getting a try. So it's an offload there, and it's given my head no try, no try. So it's White who gets the ball from the offload. Then it's given to Corey Harawira-Naera, who then gives the offload off to number 12, Elliot Whitehead, who does a barging forwards second rower try, just like the try that won Canberra the 1989 grand final against Balmain. Elliot Whitehead with the dummy. It is great to see a second rower do a dummy. It is brilliant. On Marshall as well. So that's good for him. Elliot Whitehead now. Now with a kick. Relatively, probably the simplest kick of the thing, but it's not really that simple. It's near the it's the easiest kick of the game so far, but there was a bit of a looking like a little bit of a high shot on by Marshall on Harawira-Naera. That's a brilliant strength there by Elliot Whitehead who gets a try. My dad's friend played for Balmain. Oh, that's a small world. So, Ewok Pitterman, what's your favourite movie? I probably would say from films that it would be currently American Psycho, because I had to review it for uni for my film class, and my friends have watched it before, and it's been pretty cool. So here we go. So here is Rapana now. He's 0 for 1 for tonight of his NRL kicking career, because he did kick in the under-20s. And there's Rapana with the kick, and it's curled, and he's got it! He has kicked it, and it's 10-8 to Canberra. Rapana gets his first kick in his NRL career. So the try was by Whitehead plus Rapana kick. Those are the sort of tries I live for since I'm a forward. It's those type of ones. It's the David Fafita mentality. So 17 and a half minutes remaining now. There's kickoff there by South Sydney. We'll say though, American Psycho was weird. Not really a fan of Christian Bale. Good actor though. Yeah, it took me a while to realise that Christian Bale wasn't even American, that he's English. Because even when he had that fucking rant on the set of Terminator Salvation, he was using his American accent. But then I watched an interview of him for American Psycho. He's like, "Alright, mate, I'm the bloody American Psycho." So that's third tackle there for Canberra as Harawira-Naera makes it to the 35. So that was the fourth tackle now. You're a halfback in your 40. That's very the playmaker role, Mr. Oliver Gaming. So last tackle now on their 30 now as Whiten now takes the kick. And it's been taken back here. That is Cody Walker, who makes it to the 25. Did you see Ford versus Rowe with Bell? Yes, I did. I think it was like it took me a while to realise, like, oh shit, that's Christian Bale. I should go on the field. You definitely should, Oliver Gaming, 100%. And that's the third tackle, I believe, for the Rabbitohs on their 40 now. As it's given off to, that is Jai Arrow. No, it's not Jai Arrow, it's Liam Knight, sorry. Makes it onto halfway. Fourth tackle now for the Rabbitohs. And it's a knock on by the Rabbitohs, so the Raiders are going to get the ball back. Are they going to challenge? You a big Moody fan then? Yeah. I'd say I am. But it's like, I needed to adapt, because when I started doing film courses for TAFE when I left high school, everybody who was like in my classes were all like proper film buffs. Like they were talking about like all the watching foreign films, which I never really did. I never did. I think the only foreign film I watched before I left high school was Battle Royale. So there's the first hit up there from the Raiders. I play as juniors at Titans versus Broncos in like round 2 or 3. That's proper sick. So basically, that's number 10 now for the Raid. That is Emre Guler, who's now 25 metres away from the try line now on the second tackle. There's a bit of switch of play there, a little bit of confusion as that is Whitehead, the try scorer, now 15 metres away from the try line for the third tackle. Now that's number 16, that is Horsburgh, who's now 10 metres out now on the fourth tackle, sorry. Now it's number 15 now, trying to break through. That is Joseph Tarpeen. Now last tackle here for the Raiders. Whiten goes for a grubber. Oh, it is a knock-on at the back by the Rabbitohs. I thought it was an easy take, but he's lost it, and the Raiders have claimed to have scored it. Me too. My favourite movies are Empire Strikes Back and American History X. American History X is a brilliant film. And I'm wearing the AJ Brimson sign. That is proper mad. So, who was the pickup? I believe... Who was it? Number 5. It was Jackson Paulo, who tried to take it, but somehow loses it, and Canberra have scored from it. So it's a grubber kick from Whiten. And then it's trying to be picked up by Paulo, who misses it completely, and just like that is grounded by Canberra. It's definitely a try. Who scored it? It's number 3. It's the centre. Number 3. It is Sebastian Chris for Canberra. So now it's 14-8 with a kick to come now. This is not what I expected at all to happen so far. Bit of an unfortunate bounce there. Yeah, Edward Norton should have won an Oscar for his performance, like 100%. Brilliant. Good. So Sebastian Chris scores his 5th try of his career. Very simple, and Bunny's going to get a choke back at second half like Titans versus Bunnies. That is true. That can definitely happen. The Rabbitohs can do that. So here's the kick now from Rapana to make this 16-8. Here's the kick down the middle. Well, it wasn't down the middle exactly, but it made it through. So it is 16-8 to Canberra with about 12.5 minutes remaining. So the try there was scored by Chris, plus the Rapana conversion. It's very interesting. So there we are. So I feel like if the Rabbitohs do get like a try just before halftime, it will definitely swing momentum in favour of the Rabbitohs now. So here comes the kickoff now. Big boot there. I get type mistakes as it changes to random words. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, happens. Happens to me a lot. Every time I try to say righto as one word, it always autocorrects. There's a held up there by on the Raiders. That's a second tackle on their 15. And now that I believe there's Harawira Naura. There's a hand in the face there by Cameron Murray, who has come back onto the field. And there's Corey Hornsberg. Now 20 on the 35 now. It's an early kick here by Whiten. Trying to attempt a 4-20, but it doesn't go well. As that is, I believe, Cody Walker, who gets brought down on the Rabbitohs 30. If you hear screaming, the whole family are watching the Newcastle Jets play Melbourne City, which is pretty much first versus last. I'll let you think where the Newcastle team is. So there's a second. There's Nichols now. As Tarpeen comes on for Guler. As Nichols makes it just shy of halfway for the third tackle. Now they go down the far side now. That's number 11. That is Kuala Matangi. 40 metres away from the try line now on the fourth tackle. Now that is Knight. Now 30 metres on the try line now. Last tackle here for the Rabbitohs. The kick there from Reynolds. And it's been taken by Rapana, now given to Aikens. Aikens gets brought down on the 25 for the first tackle. I feel like fullbacks get less of the ball recently. I don't know if it's just becoming a trend but I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's another set restart here for Canberra, as that is number 2. That is Bailey Simonson, who makes it to halfway. Brilliant run. And now that is Whiten. It's Whiten or Ryan James. Or Curtis Scott. It's one of them. To the second tackle. 40 metres away from the try line now. Oh, it's an attempted offload there by number 16, Corey Horsberg, and it's been given straight to Damien Cook, who now picks up the ball on the Rabbitohs 40 for the first tackle. What's your favourite NRL position? I'd probably say just second rower. Just because I think it's like my size plus Newcastle, just like big boys. So Cameron Mundy has come off the field again. He might be done. So there's 35 metres away from the try line now, the Rabbitohs. That was number 12. That was Jaden Sewer. Mine's winger and halfback. That's it. Oh, it's a knock-on again here by the Rabbitohs. And now it's number 14, Silvia Havili, who gets the ball and brought down to the 30 for the first tackle. The dream I just want to see is like David Fafita or Mitch Barnett do a goosey and score. I think that's my dream as the Raiders now go past halfway for the second tackle. And now that is Havili. You got the ball back. Do you stream tomorrow on Saturday too? I am doing the 2 games on tomorrow as Aikens now gets the ball, makes a shot at the 20, but I'm not doing any games on Saturday because I'm doing a fair amount of stuff that day. But I'm definitely doing one of the games on Sunday, maybe both, depending on how things are. Oh, they've got numbers down the side here. That's number 12. That is Whitehead. Now 15 minutes left from the try line now. Last tackle here for the Canberra Raiders. They go down the short side for a grubber. And he's picked it up, and it's not a play act. So it's going to be a changeover here for the Rabbitohs on their 15. Because on Sunday, I'm going to be seeing Mortal Kombat at about 7 o'clock, and it just depends on if I can make it or not. So there's the first tackle there for the Rabbitohs on the 15. That is Jacob Host. Who's your favourite player on the Titans? It's got to be Fafita. Fafita's just a geezer. And that's number 3. There's Dane Gagai, makes it to the 25 for the second tackle. So there is the report there. Cameron Murray apparently may have an ankle injury because it was being taped up. So it's going to be very interesting. And it's a penalty here for South Sydney for a push. Also, who's your favourite Mortal Kombat character? I know it sounds basic, but Sub-Zero, because it's like I'm not like I played the original game, the arcade thing, but like I think I played 9 and 10. And they're pretty good games. Me and my brother are going to go see, because will be interesting to see, because obviously there was the film 25 years ago, which was interesting to say at least. And there's the play from the penalty. That's number 15. That's Liam Knight, who makes it to the 35-metre line for the first tackle. Mine is Scorpion or Goro. Oh, Goro. Okay, depending I played MK12. Oh, they're running at 12 now. And the ball has gone out. And it looks like it's going to be Canberra's ball on halfway. Goro's the one with multiple arms, isn't it? He's the one with 4 hands. 4 arms, isn't it? I think. I think. There's going to be a challenge here by the Rabbitohs to see on the ball out of touch, to see who made last contact with it. I like Mortal Kombat 1995. Reynolds does a dummy. He tries to get a pass. That's touched. That's touched the Canberra hand, so that is played at. So it's going to be South's possession again from a scrum feed. That's a really good challenge there. It was Chris's finger and it's gone out. That is a really good challenge there by South Sydney. So 6 minutes 40 remaining so far in this first half, as Ricky Stewart not looking happy. So the Rabbitohs get their challenge back. Very good. Yeah, he's the orange dude in the original movie. Johnny Cage punched him in the nuts, lol. Oh yeah. So isn't it true that there's like rumors that Cause I know Johnny Cage. I know that one. Isn't it true? Apparently he's not in this one. Apparently. Anyways, there's the first tackle. Now it's the second. Now that is number 20. That is Patrick Magoo, who's now on the 30 for the second tackle. And they go down the far side. It's 3-on-3, and Walker tries to break through, but he gets brought down on the Raiders 20. Now Reynolds gives it. Oh! Bit of a chest battle there. That's for 15 metres away from the try line. And they go to the short side just like that. And it's a try for South Sydney. And that is number 4. That is Campbell Graham, who's just scored to make it 16-12. Beautiful pass straight through the gap. Tamati Tewati. So the tries were Rapana got the first try for Canberra. Johnston. Alex Johnston got the first try for the Rabbitohs. Then Whitehead scored for Canberra. And then Sebastian Chris scored for Canberra. And just then, that is number 4, Campbell Graham, who scored a try for South Sydney. Yeah, he's not. No, they replaced Johnny Cage with Kano, I believe. Oh, okay. I think it's like the first film I've been to go to a cinema and watch since like 1917. The film, not the year. So Campbell Graham, that is his. So Reynolds now with probably the easiest kick of the game so far. This to make it 16-14. 31 from 39 for the season so far, Reynolds. This to make it 32 from 40 for the season. And he's kicked it. So it is 16 points to 14. With about 4.5 minutes remaining. So Graham with Reynolds' conversion. Surely Reynolds goes for a 2-point field goal to make it 16 all at half time. That's what you want. Here comes the kickoff now for the Raiders. And that is, I believe, is that Dangawa? Do you ever like Pokemon? I do. I do like collecting cards, but I never really got into like the show, or I did play Pokemon Go a lot. I tried watching the show, I just couldn't exactly get into it. So that's number 11 now for South Sydney. That is Keon Kolomatangi now. He makes it to the Rabbitohs 30 for the third tackle. Marshall now, they've got numbers down the side here. Johnston will get brought down on the 45 for the fourth tackle. Because that's got my friend controlled what Pokemon I was. So that's halfway now. Last tackle here for South Sydney as host brings them past halfway. Now Reynolds with the kick. That's a high kick in the air. And it takes a big bounce. And the Rabbitohs have got the ball back here. Oh, how they caught that up. That's surely a set restart. But the ball's going to go out anyways. So it's a kick. And it takes a bounce. And it gone to South Sydney. Johnson tried to get it in. Grubber it. So now the players stopped. And somehow they've cocked it up and the Raiders have the ball. That was a brilliant play there by South, but I don't know how South's cocked it up. They should be in front now. So it's a bounce. Pass to Walker. No, Walker to Johnston. Then Johnston takes his foot out. And he gets brought back by Marshall, who then loses it backwards, and then Canberra get the ball back. Which guns do I have? I don't own any guns. I don't own any guns. We technically do, but it's like a really old musket that doesn't work. It's from like bushranger years. So now coming short, last tackle here for the Raiders. Just shy of halfway. And Whiten takes a big boot. And it's a bomb, and it's been smoothly taken there by Alex Johnston. 2 minutes 20 now remaining in this half. Today's number 5, that's Jackson Polo, who gets brought down on the 30 for the third tackle. Oh, second, sorry. They're gonna. I think Reynolds is gonna go for it. Reynolds will go. So it's the third tackle now. They're just about to go past. Oh no, they're too far away. Oh, they could. Fourth tackle now. They're on the Rabbitohs 40. Can they try to break through here? Campbell Graham now. 45 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Reynolds goes for a bomb. And it gets picked up there by the Raiders. That is number 2. That is Bailey Simonson, who gets brought down on the 25 for the first tackle. There's 90 seconds remaining now in this half. Just got to have a shower and I'll be back. You do the perfect time because the half is just about to end. That's the second tackle now. And here's the third. I believe that is Curtis Scott, who's now on the 35 now for Canberra. Number 15, that is Joseph Tarpeen, who makes it onto halfway for the fourth. And now that is number 14, that is the 16, that is Hornsborough. Last tackle, 40 metres over the try line now. Whiten will do a kick over the top. No, a little bit scared there for Corey Walker, but he does get the ball now with 40 seconds remaining. First tackle onside the 10. So I don't think we're going to get a 2-point conversion. It'd be a miracle. And there's the tackle on the 20 for the third tackle. 20 seconds now remaining here for the Rabbitohs. Fourth tackle now on their 30. Now, last tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Going to be the last play of the game with about 6 seconds remaining. And now Cook gives it off to Marshall. Marshall, oh, and he's trying to give it to Johnson, and Johnson has lost it. And there goes the siren for half-time. It remains 16-14 to Canberra. This is going to be a close game. Unless the Rabbitohs do come back. What's your favourite De Niro movie? Probably... It's probably between Goodfellas, Casino, or The Irishman. It did take me a while to finish watching The Irishman, but I probably would say Goodfellas. But so there, that is the halftime whistle. So it's 16-14 to Canberra. So I don't know what's going to happen in the second half. It could just be the Rabbitohs just come back. But who knows? So I'm going to take now a little bit of a halftime break, and we'll be back for the second half. Have you seen The King of Comedy? No, I have not. But I'll be back for the second half, just taking a little bit of a break, and we'll be back for the second half. Bye-bye. Yeah, so I know the half. It's not. We're not in the second half yet, but there is a bit of a situation going on. So basically, the Newcastle Jets are currently playing the top of the table Melbourne City. We are down 3-0, which is expected because well, let's face it, the Jets aren't great at the moment. And we scored. Here's the thing: is that I don't even need to watch Jets matches to know what's happening, because it's either if we're going well and we've scored, I can hear my mum bellow her fucking vocals out. If we're not, if we've conceded, I can hear my dad fucking going on a 40-minute monologue, writing War and Peace about why why every Jets player should get sacked. But so I think we scored. We're 3-1 up. Comebacks on. 5 minutes to go. Surely, but yeah, I don't want to say anything in terms of this game so far with the halftime score because it just because it's like it makes you think about of stuff like, for example, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm saying bollocks, but I can't exactly say like if the Rabbitohs didn't score, but they did, and thing is like, oh, the Raiders are going to run away with this because the Rabbitohs definitely do have the thing of turning on the momentum for the second half. So basically, be back in a minute. Just something's going on. Okay, we are back for the second half now. They literally only cut back the feed when legitimately when both teams were out. So kickoff now underway, getting ready now. Raiders kick off, they're running that away. And the Rabbitohs have picked up the ball for the first bit of possession, as that is Patrick Magoo. He gets the first tackle just shy of the 20. And now there's a second tackle there for the Rabbitohs on their 25. And there's a third one now getting brought down on their 35. And so fourth tackle now just shy of the Rabbitohs 40-metre line now. And that is number 6. Now it's Jacob Host who makes it past halfway now. Last tackle here for South Sydney. And there's the kick. And it's been picked up there by Aikens, who gets wrapped up by Dane Gagai on the 15. And now there's the second tackle there for the Raiders on their 25 now. That is Rapana, who makes it to the 30 now for the third tackle. Now Havili now makes it to the 45. Oh, it's got an offload here. So it's play on here for the Raiders. Now Tarpeen makes it just shy of halfway now for the fourth tackle. Now they go down the right side, as that is Horsburgh. Now 40 minutes away from the try line. Last tackle here for the Raiders. And Whiten with a bomb. And it's been taken there by Walker on the 15 for the first tackle. And now that is Paulo, who gets it to the 25 for the second. They go down the left side here, but it's number 16, that is Host, who gets brought down on the 25. There's the third one getting brought down now for the fourth, inside the 30. And almost a breakthrough there, but the tackle gets brought down on the 45 now. Last tackle here for South Sydney. Reynolds with a bomb. And he gets caught there by the Raiders. I believe that is Aikens. On the 40 now for the Raiders for the first tackle. And there's a brilliant wrap up there by Gagai from the mark. And there's a third tackle here for Canberra now. Gone past halfway now. Now trying to get some metres. That's number 15, that is Tarpeen. He makes it 35 minutes away from the try line now. Now number 9, Starling tries to go down short. Still going. And he's now inside 20 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for Canberra. Whiten now with a grubble kick. And Walker is able to recover and gets brought down on the Rabbitohs 10 for the first tackle. And there's a second tackle just shy of the 20. That is Campbell Graham. He gets tackled on the second. And now there's the third tackle on the Rabbitohs now on their 25 now. Oh! And now it's a penalty to South as Graham throws the ball at number 11 of Corey Harawira-Naera. That's a bit unprofessional, isn't it? So Reynolds is going to take the penalty kick here. So there's a kick there from Reynolds. It's a play the ball infringement. Who gets it to 45 metres away from the try line for a full set of 6 here for the Rabbitohs. That is number 15, that is Liam Knight, who makes it to the Raiders 40. And Kolomatangi now makes it to the 30 now. 30 metres away from the try line now for the second tackle. They go down the left side now. Marshall, they've got numbers. It's 3-on-1. It looks a bit risky, and Gagai's going to go over from the pass from Walker. And Dane Gagai has scored the first try of the second half. So now it's 18-16 with a kick to come. Beautiful play as Walker. It was a 3-on-1 against the South and the Rabbitohs winger. And the Canberra winger. And Walker, at the last second, gets the pass off to Dane Gagai. And brilliantly grounds it on the sideline. So it's 18-16 to the Rabbitohs with a kick to come. A kick from the sideline here for Adam Reynolds to make this 20-16. Marshall gives the pass off to Walker. It was Walker, Gagai, and Johnston against Bailey Simonson. And Walker drags Simonson in to give the pass to Gagai to get an easy try. So this kick from the sideline, very important now. Here we go. Here's the conversion attempt here from Adam Reynolds to make this 16-20. There's the curve, and it's a beautiful kick. Why is he saying he... Because they're talking about how Dane Gagai performs better for Queensland rather than on club level. He said for South Sydney. I'm like, that was the thing when he was even at Newcastle. He'd like play all right for Newcastle, then turn into a god for Souths. There it is. There is a try there. As Gagai gets the conversion, plus Reynolds. Brilliant kick. So Reynolds is currently 4 from 4 tonight. So he's probably the best kicker in the comp at the moment. So there's the kickoff now by the Raiders. And it's picked up there by number 20 by Magoo, who makes it to the 15 for the first tackle. Now Cook gives the ball now to Knight. He gets it to the 20. There's the third tackle now, just shy of their 40. Or 30, sorry. Now Knight again now makes it just shy of the 40. And now that's number 12, that is Jaden Sewer, making it just shy of halfway now for the last tackle. There's a kick there by Reynolds. Very long bit there to Rapana. So the live... So Raiders, if they win this, for the Rabbitohs, sorry, if they win this game, they go tied with Penrith. Obviously, Penrith still got to play on Saturday against, who is it? I think Manly at Bathurst. So last tackle here for the Raiders on halfway. It's a bit of a quiet kick. And he gets brought up by Walker. He gets an offload now to Paulo. Then he gets brought down on the 25 for the first tackle. Now there's a second now on their 30. Now it's Dane Gagai. Gets an offload now to Damien Cook. That's a good bit of metres there by the Rabbitohs. Now shy of halfway for the third tackle. Now that is Cook. He's now 40 metres off from the try line now for the fourth tackle. And now Burgess makes it to the 30-metre line now. Last tackle, 30 metres out. Reynolds with the kick. Makes it to Aikens, and Aikens is brought down inside the 10 for the first tackle. And Chris now getting held up in the 10 as well. Our third tackle now, inside the 15 now, the Raiders. Good defence here from Souths. Oh, there's an offload here. Still going to Aikens with the possession. And he gets brought down on the 35 for the fourth tackle. Now last tackle just shy of the halfway now. Whiten with the kick. That's a brilliant take there by Walker. He gives it off to Paulo. Oh, bit of a solid hit there by Rapiner. Now making it to the first. Yep. We're good. Yep, okay. So 25 now for the second tackle for the Rabbitohs. Now Nichols makes it to the 35. That's 10 minutes have only just been gone now in this half. Oh, a bit of a sewer now. Takes a little bit of a interesting clash on halfway now. Last tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Reynolds now with the kick. And it's made it all the way into the goal line now. That's for Aikens to pick up. And he gets brought down inside the 15 for the first tackle. And there's a second now. I believe that is Curtis Scott, who gets just shy of the 20 now for the second tackle. Now there's the third tackle now on Bailey Simonson, who makes it to the 30. And now that's number 10 now. That is Emre Gula. That's just shy of the 40 now. That's number 11. That is Corey Harawira-Naara. And it's a knock on. Is there a challenge? There will be a challenge here. It was a knock on by Canberra, but it's going to be a challenge here. Nah, that just looks like a knock on. The challenge is unsuccessful now, so that means the Raiders no longer have a challenge here. So that means for the next 28 minutes, the Raiders... Oh. Hang on, there's... Can we just get the thing to go the other way or not? There we are. So there is the play now for the Rabbitohs. As there's Walker from the scrum. He gets brought down on the 45 for the first tackle. I'm not an worship. I'm just trying to focus on the game now. That's number 13. That's number 3, I believe, for Dan Gagai. There's almost a big charge there by number 16, Hordsborough. Number 35 now for the third tackle. Reynolds now gives it off to Marshall. Now they've got numbers on the side here. They are charging through. Kevin Green gets an offload now to Paulo, who gets brought down just shy of the 10 for the fourth tackle. Now Nichols tries to break through. They've got numbers down the side here. Oh, it's a bit of a dodgy pass and it's gone out. So it's going to be a scrum feed here. So there's the first tackle from the set play. They're going to be dragging all the way back for the 5. Now here's the second tackle here on Canberra. Gets shot to the 15. Now Horsburgh makes it to the 20 for the 3rd. So now makes it to the 4th tackle now, just shy of the 30 now, the Rabbitohs, the Raiders, sorry. That's number 13 now, that is Ryan Sutton now. Last tackle, just shy of the 40. White now with the kick. Now Paulo makes it to the 30 for the first tackle from that catch. Now that is Campbell Graham, who makes it just shy of the 40. Now Sewer makes it just shy of the 40 metres out from the try line now for the 4th tackle. Our last tackle here just shy of the... Oh, they've got numbers on the side here. To pass all the way out to... And it's a try. To Johnson, potentially has a double. So just like that, it is another try to South Sydney. And it's another try to Alex Johnston.
They're worried about the kick, they're back pedaling, we've got wingers back, full back out of position. And they're just so good at it. You know, the South Sydney left is up there with the Penrith Panthers left edge for firepower, but I agree with you there. Those 3 ball players there, the timing and the delivery of their pass is just spot on. It's not a second before or a second late at any time. Yeah, that's why they're the best left edge in the competition
like,
with the Penrith Panthers is because...
I know people might be thinking that it's just like... I've got nothing against this other people, but it's just like, it's just spamming the chat with just something that's just got like nothing to do with it, with the game itself, and it's just trying to back me, but he's it's clearly Allah Hermit was definitely Allah worshippers just second to count. As Adam Reynolds now to potentially make this 5 from 5 tonight to make it a 10-point lead for South Sydney. There's a kick. Oh, it's a bit low. And he's made it. 16 to 26. So Reynolds is 5 from 5 tonight. With the conversion. Reynolds is just scary. Yeah, I've hit him from the channel now, so that means hopefully that means the channel. So I've got nothing against some people. It's just this one bloke just keeps trying to. What derails it? The right way, but it's just like just. No. And there's Reynolds out. It looked like a bit of a low kick, but it somehow just sails over. So now with about 23, just over about halfway till the game left. So there's the kickoff now. 23 minutes now remaining. I think we found his 30 count, fellas. There's the first tackle. So third tackle now for South Sydney, just shy of the halfway line for the fourth tackle. So now 45 metres away from the try line now. It's a high boot there, and it's going to be taken there. Now it's going to be a second tackle. It's going to be dragged back inside the 20. Now it's third tackle on their 25 now. So fourth tackle now for Canberra, just shy of their 40. That's number 3 now, Sebastian Chris. Doesn't look very good for worse or wear. He looks a bit hurt. Last tackle here, White now with the kick. Canberra look like in a bit of strife at the moment.
And Andrew, I think that's because of the inexperience of the Canberra side. They haven't got their big guns out there at the moment, and obviously sustain pressure and sustain that energy.
Yes, Bunny's winning, but never know. Yeah. You never know at this point. So second tackle here for South, just shy of halfway now. That is number 12. That is Jaden Sewer. As Magoo now still going. And they're stopping time now because Chris is still down. So time is being stopped here. They have stopped time because it does look a bit serious. He's clutching at his... Is he going to come off or what's happening? He's putting weight on it, which is good. He's going to limp off the field now, so it's going to be continued. There was a tackle on Reynolds and his leg just bended in an unfortunate way. So now Burgess now gets it to the fourth tackle now. Oh, Chris has gone back on the field. Reynolds. Oh, that's a brilliant pass through the gap, and Sewer is going to score. Kolomatangi gets sent straight through a gap, and it's been given off to the runner of Jaden Sewer. So now it's 16:30 with a kick to come. So that is Jaden Sewer who gets the try. It's starting to look a bit scary now for Canberra. Game over from Ewell Poodleman. Beautiful pass straight to Kolomatangi, who then gets the offload to Jaden Sewer. I think so. It's just ticked over with 20 minutes remaining. This is to make it a 16-point lead if this conversion goes through. So his fourth career try. And this win here, if the Rabbitohs do hang on, will be their 7th win in a row. Because they lost, so apparently they lost in the first, so they're 6 on the trot, and they lost because they lost the first round. So here's a conversion attempt now from Reynolds. And he's he's kicked it to the left, meaning he was going to miss, but it somehow bends to the right, and it still goes in. So it is 16 to 32. Reynolds is a freak. He's a freak of a kicker. I don't know what's happening with South Sydney at the moment.
This is the most points in the history of the South Sydney club that they've ever scored through the opening 8 rounds of a season. You're talking about a foundation club who only had that brief period out of the competition.
There's the first tackle now for...
But that is some achievement. Of course, we might find more players now, as opposed to the old 3 points, but this is some attack.
Okay, so now there's the third tackle. I mean, you got to give him credit. He's trying for trying to spread the word of Islam. He's trying. But the thing's saying if you're not Islamic league is a bit sacrilege. So now last tackle here for the Rabbitohs. They'll pass into halfway. Reynolds now with the kick. And it's going to be taken by a Raiders winger onside the 10. Imagine they clutch up. Be careful what you wish for, because it might actually happen. So now there's a second tackle now for the Raiders on their 20. So Rabbitohs season, they lost to the Storm in the first round, but have won every game since. So that's number 12 or 13, I believe that is for the Raiders. I believe that is Elliot Whitehead. No, Ryan Sutton on their 25 for the 4th. Now here comes the tackle, last tackle here on their 35, the Raiders. Oh my god, how many fucking accounts do you have, mate? So there's the first tackle there. So now, that was the second tackle now as I believe that is Burgess, I think, makes it just shy of the 40. Now you got Dane Gagai now. He's inside the 4th tackle now, inside of the Raiders half. Now Jai Arrow now. Now 35 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for the Rabbitohs, sorry. And it's a kick over the top, and it's caught there by the Raiders. That is Rapana. What is your favourite team? My favourite team is the Newcastle Knights. Well, bit of handbags at the moment, but it's a play on. It's a set restart here. I'm nice when you ban. How dare you? Oh, it's a pass. It's Chris now on the run here. And he tries to get an offload, but it's gone straight to Campbell Graham for South Sydney. Damn it. You're telling everybody to, like, leave if they're not Islamic. That's not exactly nice, my G. What is your worst team? I think it's morely due to, in terms of, what is it? Jealousy, kind of, but I would say probably the Roosters, but that's because they are the it team, I'd say. So now, 4th tackle here for South Sydney. 5th on their 45 metres away from the try line now. Marshall with a pass over the top now to Johnston. And Johnston gets brought down about 25 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Now Reynolds with a bomb. No offence, my Islamic followers. And he gets brought down on the 10. You go for the Panthers and the Bulls. Oh, yes, I do remember. Yeah, you were in the last game. No need to ban. This is becoming one of the Islamic chats in the Western world. You mean one dude with 4 accounts? One. How is Ramadan going for you, my friend? So now 4th tackle here for the Raiders, just shy of their 30. That's number 11 now for the Raiders. That's 13, sorry, it's Sutton. Now just shy of halfway now. Still going here, the Raiders now. They've got numbers on their side here. Still going. They've got numbers on the offline. That's a try to the Raiders. That is Rapana who has scored. So Rapana has gotten a second try. It was a brilliant run by Curtis Scott. Go back to your Yankee land. It's like, you are nice, my friend. You definitely are. So Rapana now gets his second try. And it's the first try of the second half here for the Raiders. I chew on my finger slipped. What happened? So there it is. It's now 20-32 now. And this to make it a 10-point game if Canberra can convert this. Dude, if he gets to another account. Oh, holy shit, you're annoying. Oh, he's found another one.
He's had 12 carries for 132 metres as well in that middle part of the field. He's really rolled his sleeves up and taken a lot of work off his middle forwards. Just 2 tries last year to Jordan Rapana, and now he's got his 3rd try double for the year.
So Jordan Rapala now he's 3rd. He's only 3 tries away.
He's up to 8 tonight. Tedesco won't add to his tally this weekend. He's out of Super Saturday against Newcastle, the 7:30 game. But we will get to see Sevo again this weekend.
Well, there's a kick from Rapana and he's missed it. So it's going to remain 20 points to 32. So 12 minutes remaining and it's a 12-point game. 12 points is the difference.
12 and a half minutes to go. The Raiders have second half points. Hallelujah. Now they need another one. Did you see that list of try scorers there? I think they were all outside backs or fullbacks, except for number 2, David Fafita.
Solid commentary, mate. Cheers, Chip. It's like, the thing is though, it's like I'm not like timing the dude out, the other ones out because they're Islamic. It's got nothing to do with it. It's just that it's like some of the things they bring up just like not exactly like irrelevant or like telling or going off with like anyone who comments saying like who isn't Islamic, which is a bit sus. But anyways, now the Raiders now coming in on the 15 now for the first tackle. Can Canberra come back? I mean, they relatively can, because all they do is score 2 converted tries and they're tied. And in 12 minutes, that's relatively simple. So our 3rd tackle on the 30 now for the Raiders. Oh, Whiten with a bit of a big kick gets brought down on halfway. Last tackle here for Canberra. And there's the bomb. There by Aikens. And it's taken by Walker. Now Johnson gets the first tackle just shy of the 20-metre line. Now Paulo makes it to the 25 for the second tackle for South Sydney. I just realised I need to up it. Scoreboard isn't live. 3rd tackle now for South on their 30. Need to try to get some metres here. That's Liam Knight. How's Raiders and Cowboys game last week? It was like the running theme besides the games on the Sunday. It was like really close and really entertaining. But I don't know about the last try for the Cowboys. I don't know if it was offside or not. In my opinion, I thought it was, but I don't know. So Reynolds Got taken down here. It looks like it's okay. There's a second tackle for the Raiders on their 25. Ben Sinclair, what's your favourite NRL team? That would be the Newcastle Knights. Born and raised in the playground is where I spend most of my days. And that's how you get copyright claims. There's third tackle there for the Raiders. Shy of the 30 now. They've potentially got numbers here on their side. As the battery starts running low. Aikens now still going here. Makes past the 50. He's still going. And he gets brought down on the 30 metres away from the try line now. Fourth tackle here for the Raiders. What's it now? It's a 4-on-2. Bit of an offload. Oh, it's a good pass. Then Ruppen has scored. Oh, but it's a forward pass. Cummings has given it a forward pass, and they can't challenge it as well because they've used their challenge. It did look a bit forward, but that's unfortunate for Rapana because that would have been his hat-trick. Who do you think's going to win State of Origin? Honestly, I have no idea. Like on paper, which doesn't mean shit, I would say New South Wales, but that doesn't mean anything when it comes to Origin because look at last year. Stop banning your Islamic fans. That's his fifth. That's fifth count. I'll make a compromise, Mr. Allah Paradise. You're chill, I'm chill. So there's the second tackle here for South Sydney. Favourite player, Ponga. He's good, but I'm a Mitch Barnett kind of guy. So that was the third tackle there for South on their 40 now. They're going to make it just shy of halfway. Who is my grand final prediction? I think it's going to be actually going to the grand. I think it's going to be South's Penrith. I think it'll be a really good grand final. Some Spirit Sportscape is not important compared to the worship or Allah. Yeah. Last tackle, there was a kick from Marshall. Now Canberra have gotten the ball here. So there's 8 minutes to go. You need it. I think it's like once across like 5 minutes left, it starts pushing into a miracle for like Canberra to come back. Now that's White, who gets brought down past the 20 for the second tackle. Now that is Chris, I believe. Which, to be fair, I'm impressed that he's still playing, but now he's limping again. He should be off the field. And that is White now gets brought down just shy of halfway for the fourth tackle. And now number 15, Joseph Tarpine. Now 45 metres left from the try line now. Last tackle for Canberra. That's a high bomb. Oh, and it's been dropped by Walker. And Canberra have gotten the ball now. They're 15 metres away from the try line now. Can Canberra need a score here? And it's going to be a penalty to Canberra. And it's a 10 in the bin. This is big. A South Sydney player is in the bin. Who is it? So with 7 minutes to go, it's a penalty to Canberra, and a South Sydney player has just been sent to the bin. Who is it? Jacob Host is now in the bin, which means he is out for the rest of the game, and now South will have to play this game with one less player and try to win. So there's the first tackle there. Who am I going for? I went for, I think I said South, but Canberra now with momentum. They've got numbers down the side here. Simonson gets brought down. It's a set restart. It's a set restart now for Canberra. So there's the second tackle. Bit of an over-the-top pass now. This has opened the game up. This sin bin. Third tackle now, just shy of the 10. They can't give away another thing. When you mentioned a miracle, I definitely did. Do you think the Warriors can get to the finals? Yes, they can. Fourth tackle now. Whiten! Wyden's still going. That's an obstruction. Wyden has scored, but that's definitely an obstruction. Yeah, I think there's an obstruction there. There's a try, but they're checking for an obstruction. I don't think it's a try. There was definitely an obstruction there. I don't think it's going to be given. So Wyden gets on the run. Emre Gula falls Benji Marshall and blocks him. That's not going to be given. Yep. They're going to check it with 5 minutes 30 remaining. It's not going to be a try. It's going to be a penalty to South Sydney for an obstruction. So Wyden gets the ball from the pass.
Establish he's gone through there as a lead runner from the play the ball. Okay, it's upstairs, mate. Thanks, mate. Emre Gula stopped in the line and denied Benji Marshall an opportunity to defend.
It's an obstruction. Obstructing like you are obstructing your Islamic fans of their worship. I'm not obstructing there from their worship. That's me like coming into your house and arresting you for your beliefs. Or I owe $200 to Tab. That's a bit unfortunate. Carolina Koroa Tamana. So now it's a penalty to South Sydney. 5 minutes to go. The clock is the enemy. If there was probably 5 more minutes, it'd be a lot more interesting. But it's I don't know what the Canberra are doing. It's an obstruction. The Canberra fans are chanting bullshit. It's not even bullshit. He literally blocked him. He literally blocked Benji Marshall from tackling. The only thing he could have done worse was fucking get a white sheet and wrap him around him. That's all. So it's going to be a penalty anyways to the Rabbitohs. Where is your book of Quran? I don't have one. I might need to get one. So Reynolds now with the kick. So they're going to pick up the ball here just shy of the 30. So here's that's number 15. That is Liam Knight. Makes it just shy of the 30. Raiders might come back. They are good in last minute tactics. Definitely are. Give me your address and I can send you one. I'll buy one. It's alright. So there's Damien Cook now. Makes a pass halfway for the third tackle. No, it's alright, Paralani. It's all good. So, Rabbitohs next 5 games. Storm at home. Cronulla away. Penrith at home. Eels away. And then a bye. Now, last tackle here for South Sydney. 5th tackle. Surely do you go for a field goal just to make it that it's over? No. Reynolds goes for a high bomb here. And Aikens gets the catch and takes. Now 4 minutes remaining. They've got to get 90 metres. So the Raiders' next 5 games have got the Knights at home, the Bulldogs away, the Storm at home, the Roosters away, and then a bye. Oh, it's an offload there for the Raiders. And Rapana gets, that's number 10, I believe. That is Emre Gula. He gets it to the 30 now. That's from the third tackle. Oh, bit of a flat pass. Number 17, that is to Hudson Young. He makes it to the 45. It's still an offload here. They're still going here, Canberra. Canberra's still going. And they've made it inside the Rabbitohs half now. 40 metres away from the try line now for the 4th tackle. Now Tarpine. Now to Hudson Young. They're still going here. They need to move the ball out. Yeah, they do. They're lost. I mean, they're just lost. I don't know what they're doing. Now, last tackle here. 30 metres away from the try line now, Canberra. They go down the short side. Wine's broken through! And he scored! Wine has scored a solo try. They're going to review it. Are checking for obstruction. That looked fine. The first one that happened minutes ago was an obstruction. Oh, it's a Raiders player who's gone in from the line. He's slipped over, and he may have. Oh, that's harsh. And it's a no try again to Canberra. That one's a little bit more, but like a player slipped over in front of him, Whiten goes in the line. So that is Whiten's set. That obstruction was a bit harsh, but that is his second try denounced there for Whiten. So it's another penalty to the Rabbitohs. God damn it. Oh. So we've got 3 minutes remaining now, and South Sydney will take the kick, and the fans are not happy. So there's Liam Knight now. He gets the first tackle on halfway. 2 minutes 45 remaining. Go for the 2-point field goal. We just want the 2-point field goal. Bunnies are home. Yeah, I'd say. Because the thing is, though, even if Canberra get these 2 tries and then convert them, they're still tied. So honestly, just Souths, like at this end, just get a field goal and then use have won. So third tackle now. They're 35 metres away from the try line here. Now Damien Cook. That's not Damien Cook. A South player gets it to the 25 for the fourth now. Surely just go for the field goal and it's over. Cook now. Trying to get numbers down the side here. Marshall. Oh, it's a back pass. They still got it. And they're 10 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for the Rabbitohs. And it's going to be a penalty to South Sydney because Rapana and Marshall got into it. Take the 2. Take the 2. Take the 2. Marshall gave them the mentality. If they win, they've got to go to the store and get an orange juice. No stores are open. Yeah, there's like 90 seconds remaining. Time's running out. Rabbitohs are going to go for the 2. They'll go for the 2 and they'll win. Yeah, I think it's definitely over. Time's still running down. There's a minute to go. I'm assuming Reynolds is lining up the kick. And he is. There's like 50 seconds remaining. To make this 7 from 7 for a very impressive night here from impossible for 2 converted tries. Well, this will make it even more impossible. And Reynolds has got it. So 30 seconds remaining. Reynolds penalty kick. He is 7 from 7. And it's also 7 wins in a row here for South Sydney. There's 30 seconds remaining. It's over. Is Reno even human? No, he's not. He's just an amazing kicker. Raiders will come back tomorrow. Yeah, they will. So right now here, so South Sydney will go up to 2, tied on points with Penrith. Obviously, Penrith have to play. So Penrith play Manly at Bathurst. So here comes the final seconds. And there it is. The game is finished. Final score. The Raiders 20. The South Sydney Rabbitohs 34. Honestly, if the Rabbitohs let Reynolds go, they're idiots. They're absolute idiots if they let him go. So there it is. The game is over. So now South Sydney on the verge of right knocking on the door of Penrith. Now Penrith have to play Manly on Saturday at Bathurst. So it's going to be very interesting to see actually what will happen in the next game. So yeah. Man's like the face of the club. Yeah, he basically is. Ever since Greg Inglis left, I was about to say JT, but no. Ever since Inglis left, Reynolds has pretty much become the face of the club, and he's been there for ages, hasn't he? Adam Reynolds. He's been there for like a while. Oh, it's the Sharks that want him. I did like the no Reynolds, no Rabbitohs premiership, 100%. I did see this bet 365 thing saying if it's going to pop up, even Adam Reynolds' shanks go in, which just shows what kind of level he is on. He's 30 years old. He's pretty much in the prime of his career because that's what the prime you hit when you're a halfback. He's been there since 2012. Gary Antonio, chug some beer, mate. I wish I will get beer tomorrow. I'll get drinks tomorrow. Don't worry. I will have drinks tomorrow. It's just, he's played 200 that's ridiculous. He's played for one club. Like, you'd think South Sydney would want him to stay for the rest of his career. But one thing is, oh my God. He's eligible for New South Wales. He's played 2 Origin games for him. I know. Honestly, if Cleary can't play Origin, like, put Reynolds in for the Blues halfback. Honestly, there is no better goal kicker at the moment in the league. And you see that new fullback for Reece Walsh. Oh yeah, I did see him. In terms of the scheme of what happened in the game, please do a 12-pack tomorrow. I don't know to that extent, but yeah, it was really weird because one club member so ran in pretty much every sport nowadays, especially in rugby league where there's like no loyalty to contracts, and it's. But Reece Walsh, like in terms of retrospect, because obviously his team did get a little bit belted by Melbourne, but he played really well, and for your debut against Melbourne in Melbourne, he did really well regarding the circumstances. Like who else in the league is like a one-team player that's like not a youngster? Like, it'd be Clear will be Origin. He plays for the top team. That is true. But if Cleary gets injured, put Reynolds in. I'm trying to figure this out. Is there any like one club players still about? Like, Cleary's still young, isn't he? Like, relatively. Nathan Cleary. Cleary's only he's 23 and he's played only for Penrith. But like, even Marshall, was it because he was at the Dragons? But I feel like something did happen there. But yeah, like if the Rabbitohs let him go, it's a stupid decision. Who do you think should be fullback, Tom or Tedesco? Honestly, in terms of like form, not Tedesco, Trebojevic. Because in terms of like Tedesco is like, he's a fantastic player, but he hasn't. I think Tom's just a very much impact player, but like I think both will be selected. I don't know what position Tom will play. Tom on the wings may be very scary, but might need to definitely do a video of like projected Origin teams. But yeah, so that is the end of this stream. There are 2 games on tomorrow. I'll be covering them both. I'm just going to check what the games actually are. Tom McSeventy breaks in defensive lines. In that game, I know Sivo plays for Eels, but want him to play for Queensland. I think Sivo will. Who should pick for Dally M, especially with the Latrell suspension? For Dally M, I've never thought about the Dally M's. I can't say Trebojevic because he's only been back for 2 games. I feel like it will be a Tom in every position. We'd have a 17-year winning streak if we had Tom Trebojevic in every position for the New South Wales team. But who can it be? I feel like it's got to be someone from Penrith. I think Jerome Luai. I think it'll be either Jerome Luai or Cleary who get the Dally M this year, in my personal opinion. But yeah, so I know the first game on tomorrow is the Storm versus the Sharks, and then on Sivo Queensland. Yeah, Sivo should definitely play for the Queensland team. Because who else do Queensland really have as wingers? I'm trying to think who was a part of the Queensland team last year. Fucking State of Origin. I'm looking at the team sheet. It'll be Valentine Holmes. If he ever plays for Queensland, what will change? Pretty much, yeah. Which games do you think will be upsets this week? Let's have a check. The rest of the fixtures. I'll just get my predictions out for the. There's Corey Oates. Yeah, that is a shout. And then there's also Valentine Holmes because he usually plays on the wing for Queensland, doesn't he? Or is he just fullback? So you got Storm Cronulla. I think Storm will win that. Sorry, Cronulla fans. Then you got Brisbane and the Gold Coast Titans tomorrow night, which will be a very interesting to see what happens. I think the Titans should win. Penrith versus Manly. This is going to be probably people are going to. I don't want to say what's going to happen because I feel like it might jinx everything. So I'm going to say Penrith are definitely going to win. They're going to definitely win. They are going to smash Manly. Manly will not win. Well, before they move Kawhi to the wing. Oh, they might have. Canterbury Parramatta. I mean, I think it'd be really funny. It'd be really good to see if the Bulldogs can win, but I think Parramatta will be too strong. Knights Roosters. I don't know. Are you streaming Manly Penrith? No, I am not. I'm not doing any of the games on Saturday because I'm out and about. But I will be doing both games on Sunday. The Warriors and the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys can win that. And then you got the St George and the Tigers, which will be interesting to say the very least. I think probably I think St George will win that because the Tigers are a bit. Anyways, that's the end of the stream. So I'll be doing on Friday both the Melbourne Storm and Cronulla Sharks and Brisbane and the Gold Coast. Thank you all for coming, and I will see you tomorrow.